heart of Kenya, where the rhythm of life beats strong and the spirit of community is unbreakable, one organization has stood as a beacon of hope and empowerment for 50 remarkable years. This is the story of resilience, innovation, and transformation. This is the story of Stima Sacco, a journey of 50 years of empowering lives.
Stima Sacco founders thought that it was wise for them to come together and create a platform and a financial body that would be able to assist them to get everything that they were unable to get back then in 1974.
The Sacco movement has really been very crucial in this country. It has had a massive impact on the lives of many. It has had a massive impact in businesses and in all facets of life of Kenyans.
Unaitwa Stima Savings and Credit Society. Hiyo ilianza from nowhere. Ilianza kwa ofisi hapo kwa Request House. Tukaanza kutoa pesa. Ikaendelea tulika elfu moja na peana watu 5 loan.
Founded in 1974 by visionary pioneers, Stima Sacco began as a cooperative entity offering financial services to the East African Power and Lighting Company employees.
At that time, we were paying 3 shillings. We were not registered at that time. Then eventually we found that it was not easy to be paying that 3 shillings or whatever. So we wanted it to be deducted from the salaries.
When we started, there was no office of Stima Sacco. It was being run by members and the management of KPLC. Then after some time, they began now, acquiring offices, employing people to handle Stima Sacco. I think that was one of the best ideas that came into.
The first significant change that I saw and witnessed during my tenure was the development of a strategic plan.
By that time, even the loan book was so small, below $1 billion. And even getting a loan of $1 million was something to celebrate. Actually, I remember the first loan that we gave of 1 million shillings. Everybody wanted to put their finger on it to show that you participated in this milestone.
My proudest moment is when we put up that office block. That was number one. Because then we could be independent and we could stand as a society like other societies. We knew a number of societies which had their own offices, and therefore, when we reached that particular level, we felt we were playing in the same league with the others.
It has, however, evolved over the years as a dynamic financial institution drawing members from all sectors, including individuals, professionals, entrepreneurs, groups, and corporations.
Today, the Stima Sacco has opened up to other entities, to other Kenyans, even as far as other countries outside this region. And Stima Sacco has continued to serve us in a very wonderful way.
I have no doubt in my mind, having looked at the kind of leadership we have in the board, in management, that it's possible for the Sacco to continue growing both in membership, asset base, and the products.
Looking at the strategic plan for Stima DT Sacco, I have seen a trajectory of growth and strong participation in offering financial solutions in this country. I have seen the products that support entrepreneurs, that start startups, that grow businesses, and Stima Sacco will remain one of the most strategic financial institutions now, even into the future.
We were the first Sacco to be licensed to offer FOSA, front office savings. So that is a major achievement that has immensely contributed to our growth. We are the first Sacco to introduce an ATM. We are the first Sacco to introduce a checkbook. We are the first Sacco to open up a common bond.
Stima Sacco is committed to empowering members for life with a strong commitment to creating wealth for the society and its members. This ultimately leads to a prosperous future together.
Having joined Stima Sacco, I took my first loan immediately on my own to buy a PSV 14-seater matatu because my business after my retirement was matatu. This loan was to take about 36 months to repay, but by good luck, I had to pay it under 24 months.
This has been a long journey that we started back in 2020. By the time we reached the roof, after we did the roof, we got stuck. We ran out of funds, and Stima Sacco came through for us at that particular time. They took over, they gave us a facility that to me was just the best, because it was such an easy process to have them charge the title deed, and that is what they use as a security, and our life continued, normal life, as Zuriama also continued to develop from one stage to another. So Stima Sacco came through for us at the point that we need them most.
When I joined, I was a single young man, but I started building up a little resources to help me develop myself. I managed to buy small pieces of land here and there and put up a residence for ourselves. When we got married, we put up our resources together with my wife to put up a residence so that by the time we reach retirement age, we would not be wondering about where the rent is going to come from. And I think this is one of the most important parts the Stima Sacco played in my life.
We went looking for where we can borrow money and establish a factory from the foundation to the building. The Stima Sacco came in handy with the low rate to support us, gave us the money that really worked handy with our budget that we were looking for from the beginning of the foundation to the completion of the factory. And also, it also empowered us with a cash flow.
Kama jinsi hapa nje, utapata kuna shida ya kusolve maybe issue zako, unaona pesa. Actually, ukijoin hapa Stima Sacco, shida zako utasolve vizuri sana. Mtu anaweza kuwa anafanya biashara maybe, ama ni hustler pale nje, hajui vile ataweka pesa yake hapa Stima Sacco. Pia unaweza kuja unapewa tili yako, utakuwa na pesa yako hapo hivyo, ndio upewe benefit. Naweza ambia jinsi kule nje kwamba hapa Stima Sacco yangu, maisha yangu ni kitu muhimu sana. Weka pesa yako hapa, iko safe, loan pay iko sawa, hakuna penye utafinyika.
A wonderful staff who have helped me so much, starting from the front office to the loan service, and more specifically to the branch manager, who has been of great help to me. Stima Sacco, through its products like of loan development, it has been so helpful to me.
By that time I joined Stima Sacco, I was a widow for nilikuwa mchane wa miaka 2. But vile niliingia huko mpaka saa sikai kama mchane tena. Maisha yangu ilibadilika ikawa mzuri, sikuwa na shida kwa sababu ilinisimamia upande wa watoto. Ilikuwa inanipa pesa. Alafu manager wetu pia alikuwa ule humble, anaelewa maisha ya watu na anajua kuongea. Si ule ukiingia unaogopa. Alikuwa ananielewa, anaelewa kila mtu. Alikuwa sasa ananipa loan, nasomesha watoto wangu wote 4. They are all wote ni graduates.
When I went to start talking to the Sacco on how to improve my businesses, I think the lady who was the manager and the marketing lady were a bit friendly, and I felt that was a place to be. So they encouraged me to start getting loans. I started building on my savings, and for a while I didn't even know how these savings will turn into something that will help me in future. So there's a time I think I was struggling to finance some business, got some services to do to the county and things like that. And by that time, counties had started struggling not to pay. It became so easy because in one day I was able to get 2 million.
Stima Sacco kulikuwa wasee walitangulia, nikaona wanaendelea mzuri kuweka pesa kidogo kidogo kwa ni ambia usuli wa Stima Sacco, na mimi nikaona ni heri niingie immediately. Nilipata loan ya kwanza 3,000. Nikaendelea ikanijengea nyumba ya mabati ya matope wakati ule 1982. Nilikuwa na nyumba ya nyanzi, ikanipromote nikajenga. Kidogo tu nikalenga nyumba ya permanent ya room 2-3 kwa hii mahali tuko sasa. Ndio chusi niliona ni migiriro tena, nikatoa hiyo nikaweka hii. Mimi nimeona uzuri wake, napata bonus mzuri mwisho wa mwezi, na mwaka ikiisha napata dividend mzuri sana, over 200,000 bila chanzo.
From humble beginnings, Stima Sacco grew steadily, and with the growth, more people joined, each bringing their hopes and dreams. Over the decades, the Sacco has expanded its reach, adapting to the changing needs of its members and building a robust network across the country.
We do have 4 branches in Nairobi, 1 in Parklands, 2 in CBD, another one in Kawi. We do have a branch in Mombasa, another in Kisumu, Eldoret, Kisii, Nakuru, Olkaria, and 2 on the central side, that is Meru and Embu.
Beyond providing financial services, Stima Sacco has significantly contributed to community development projects. These initiatives have not only improved living standards, but also fostered a strong sense of unity and progress within society.
And I reached out to Stima Sacco in one of the programs that we did in Naivasha town. I was able to do a proposal to the branch manager Olkaria to see how they can support a group of young men who are doing fishing at the Karagita beach. With that, Stima Sacco was able to come through and they donated a boat which supported 5 young men.
Our major challenges were 2. One was about shortage of buildings, which was solved by us borrowing from the neighboring institution. But after that, the major one was water. And then when Stima Sacco came into our assistance, we at least we have solved the case.
Innovation has always been at the heart of Stima Sacco. Embracing technology has enabled the society to grow from one level to another. Digital banking services have made transactions easily accessible and more inclusive.
Innovation and technology has been the cornerstone of Stima Sacco. We pride ourselves as being, if not amongst the most innovative companies in Kenya. We thrive on technology. It is the game changer for us. Without having innovative products and services, without having the requisite technology, we'll not be where we are today.
Stima Sacco has done quite a lot in ensuring its members educated, and the kind of education we are talking about here is mainly on financial knowledge, imparting financial knowledge on how to save, how to invest funds, how to diversify sources of income. And the Sacco does this by organizing forums where speakers are brought on board to talk to members, delegates and the board to educate them on how they can manage their finances better.
We do know the Sacco movement mainly began by having membership of those who are salaried. And those are the population they were really looking at. But when you look at the employment, percentages in the country, it's quite low. So there are a lot who are not employed, and it was not even considering those who are self-employed. So we want to expand the net to those who are self-employed and even those who are not employed. Say even to those farmers who are really undertaking their farming activities. But one of the issues that may have impeded their growth could just be access to capital.
As Stima Sacco turns 50, 50 is an age of maturity. I think life starts at 50. and I do believe that the journey for Stima Sacco has just started.
50 years of empowering lives, 50 years of hope, 50 years of transformation. This is our story, a story that continues to inspire and uplift. Together, we build a brighter future. Stima Sacco, towards a prosperous future together.